Hardline.
By the way, honey, I got you a beautiful gift. It'll get it in a couple of weeks. Let's bring in Chris Broussard, voice of NBA, FS1. Okay, I'm just going to throw my crazy theory at you, is that Paul George stayed in Oklahoma City, and a lot of it comes off an injury and thought, I'm not giving money back. Kevin Durant, I talked to Rick Bucher the other day, and Durant's having second thoughts because he's hurt, and he's thinking, that guaranteed money. I'm Kawhi Leonard. There's a story out this morning. He's got some tendonitis he's dealing with. He gave up $31 million to leave San Antonio. He'd give up $49 million guaranteed to leave here. Chris, come on now. That's $80 million large.
Well, the money, no question. At a certain point, and I'm one that if I'm happy in a place, I'll take a little less than I could just get anywhere else. But $80 million, I mean, that's a lot of money.
For a guy that's had injuries.
Right. So there's that. There's what you mentioned is the team. I mean, they set what I think could be a bad precedent by letting him sit out 22 games for rest. But wherever you go from here, are they going to be as open to doing that? Toronto next year, if Kawhi wants to sit out 22 games for rest, they're going to let him do it. So there's that. There's also, and let me first say this, gun to my head, I still would say Clippers.
Yes.
Just because of LA. Okay. However, you cannot underestimate the impact of a bonding experience. People get married from a great month together.
Yeah.
A great weekend together. Yeah. Josh Goldman just told me a great night together. You never know. Watch out for Goldie. But anyway, he's one of our behind-the-scenes guys. This is a great bonding experience that they're having. I mean, the crowd, I've been in that arena during the playoffs. It is incredible. You see Jurassic Park. Everybody in the city is giving free stuff, houses, food, getting to the finals. I even want to say it looks like he's a little bit coming out of his shell.
Yeah.
He's talking to the media more. He has to carry the load of being the man on the team with the media. You never know how this could affect the guy at 27 years old because he's having such a great experience this year in Toronto.
No, I think it's a real thing. And let me say this. I think Golden State's going to win this series. But I will say this, is that because of the length, even their guards, Danny Green is long, Gasol, Siakam, Ibaka.
And if OG Anunoby comes back, that's another long guy.
Length forces you to take more difficult shots, change trajectory. I did think Golden State was rusty. I do think they'll play better in game 2. But Toronto's not shrinking. Listen, they made Philadelphia inept late in game situations. They made who else? Philadelphia a couple of times. Looked. Milwaukee was inept offensively. This is a defense that creates problems. Golden State, they're not shrinking. Like, I can see Toronto giving them 6-7 games of trouble.
Yeah, I'm with you in that. I think they still win. I picked them in 6 and still feel fine about that pick. But Milwaukee, we all talked about how if they had gotten to the finals, their length would have bothered Golden State. And it's the same thing here, but the difference is these guys in Toronto are better individual defenders. I was surprised, and I'm with you. I think it was rust last night. I think it was a little bit of complacency.
Yeah.
Where I think against Portland, Golden State coasted a bit, paced itself. We don't have KD. Our depth isn't what we'd like it to be. So we know with 1 or 2 second-half surges, we can put Portland away. I think they kind of felt that last night. And Toronto, to its credit, wouldn't let them surge in the third quarter, which they usually do. So I think there was a lot of that. However, I was impressed by Toronto's defense because they have not faced a motion-type offense like this in the playoffs. And it's been one-man shows throughout the Eastern Conference, so give them credit. Every one of those guys, Siakam, Lowry, obviously Kawhi, Marc Gasol, these are all league defenders at one point or another. And Siakam will be. So, yeah, I thought they played well, and I think it's going to be a good series.
All right, we're going to stick around with Chris Broussard. We got all sorts of stuff to talk about. Houston feels like they're panicking and unraveling. We also have Kevin Durant's decision. I'm hearing all sorts of stuff that's fascinating with KD. Chris Broussard comes back after this. You know what's crazy? Only 17% of homes in the United States have home security. Now, most people think there's 2 reasons for it. It's really expensive and it's a massive headache. Okay, first of all, it's not a massive headache. Under an hour, not a lot of wires, no tools, installation window, 45 minutes. And it's very easy to order. You just go to simplysafecolin.com. It's free shipping, 60-day risk trial. Okay, easy. Second thing is it's not expensive. It's $15 a month. There are no contracts. There are no hidden fees. And a lot of that stuff just is generally, it's understood in home security. But the cost isn't a problem, and the annoyance of putting it up and in is not a problem. SimplySafeColin.com, free shipping, 60-day risk-free trial when you order. SimplySafe, C-O-L-I-N. CNET gave it their editor's choice twice. SimplySafe Home Security.